What opportunities exist for growth in Hendersonville over the next 4 years, and what will you do to help grow that opportunity?
I think that Hendersonville, as with all small towns, and I was real inspired by my trip across country to see that many of the small towns that have survived this and actually come through the economic problems have done so through art and creative economics. So I would focus the council's attention and small businesses in town to consider a strong, organized public arts project. I think not having a strong, organized public arts present is a very visual deterrent to attracting skilled labor. It takes the livability clause down, and I don't mean fiberglass apples. I'm talking about something more significant. Something more significant as in attracting artist and resident studios. And this could all be done through partner programs. It can be done through shared resource development. But I think the future of Hendersonville is going to depend on falling back on something or trying something new. These might be uncharted waters, but I see creative economics as being something I'm very versed in. I work with the cities of Kissimmee, the cities of Clearwater, Florida. I work with mayors and city councils to engage the public businesses into providing sponsorship and resources for public arts opportunities. And I think that that's going to be the salvation for Hendersonville. I truly do.
We certainly have the opportunity to grow in population, which would be good. Economically, I look forward to supporting small businesses, as we're using that word rather broadly. Technology is a possibility here, internet technology, which we really haven't tapped into very much, but I would like to attract young entrepreneurs, older entrepreneurs too, to establish their businesses here. For example, the Obsidian Consortium that we read about in the paper, the film group that's filming down on Nag's Head and so on. Those are the sorts of businesses that I would like to encourage to be here. I walk around our neighborhoods doing my door-to-door, and I see many young families. I want to encourage those families to be creative and create their own businesses here. We will always have a room for in industry and manufacturing if that's what we can attract here. I have no problem with that. But I think the wave of the future is the smaller entrepreneur. And working in the region with some of our core organizations that provide locations for small businesses to grow is what I want to support. I want to provide a city that enhances life in our town so that people thrive and are happy and are able to produce money and be productive and be creative. So we have to provide infrastructure, we have to provide nice neighborhoods, we have to provide, these are the sorts of things the city provides to encourage people to do that sort of thing.
Right now, with the economic climate, obviously, growth has plateaued and fallen off. Before the economic downturn, there were about half a dozen condo projects that had been approved in the downtown area. I would look forward to, as things start picking up, that some of those may become viable again to allow for additional housing downtown, which I would love to see. The city does need to continue to provide excellent basic services, provide a good atmosphere and quality of life for businesses that might choose to move here as well. And the city needs to be an active player with the Chamber of Commerce, with the Partnership for Economic Development, other agencies that are working toward economic development. The city does not have a lot of incentives to offer, but we do have a few, and we should be active partners, going out and helping recruiting as much as we can. I think it's going to be difficult for the next few years, but I am quite optimistic that things will turn around and that we're going to be another great place to live, continuing to be, and even be better in a few years.